Hello and welcome to Steve's Backyard Bonsai. This is a sad story today. This used to be my cherry trio, but now these two trees are dead. I gave them every opportunity to come back, but they are dead. So what I have to do today is remove these trees from this pot, and I'm going to try and slip pot this tree into something smaller, quite a bit smaller, after I prune it back. But first, let's see about pulling these dead trees out. This used to be a very nice planting, so I'm quite bereft by what happened over winter. And I think the same thing happened here as happened to my my larch forest. It got dry and very cold over winter. Even though I had these protected, they were outdoors. So here we go. All right, of course I forgot to turn the camera on when I pulled this out. It came without problem, but there are a lot of ants in this soil. I do want to take care of a few of these issues, and one of the biggest ones is critters right now. And I'm going to gently tease away some of this soil because I've got to put a lot of new soil in here, and hopefully the ants will find it a little less than accommodating. I also have to shape it for that little pot. Get a little root base, a little more root base, which is kind of nice. Here's a root that came out of the soil and was exposed. There really isn't much associated with it, so I'm going to remove that. Yeah. There was more associated with it than I want to admit, but what's done is done. So, in order for it to fit in this pot, I've got to eliminate some of this, and as you can see, there's a lot of nice white active roots there. Can I save this tree? Now, let me prune it up first. It died back to here, but I've got two branches right there. So I'm going to take this stub off. I can go further back because it's really dead and shriveled up there. I can go even further back. A little bit of live tissue there, not much. Also a pruning stub here. I'm just going to take it back a little bit and I'll do a little bit more evaluation on it when I'm ready. There isn't much to prune. God, am I going to lose this tree? I sure hope not. I do have to take care of this side of the root ball. Remember, I'm putting it in quite a small pot. That's not much. Being very careful. All right, that's going to fit. Let me prep the pot, get a screen in there, and I'll be right back. So, here's the tree. I've kept it nice and moist. It fits nicely in the pot, off-centered. Wonder if I should give it a little tilt, either direction. Yeah, I'll do it straight up. Yeah, let me get a little soil in the bottom of that pot. New soil. And once again, I'm using new soil because the old soil was ant infested. All right, now I'm going to top it off. I'm hoping to get some roots developing in the back there where I cut off that big root. Let's get this worked in. I'm probably going to have to put a stone on top. What I'm doing now is hunting for air pockets. I'm trying to fill that with soil. Fill those pockets with soil. Make sure the roots have good contact. You can see the level has gone down. There's a void right there. And it's actually firming up in the pot quite a bit now that the soil is making good contact all around. And I do this for as long as necessary. Sometimes I speed through it, but this isn't a very big pot. And this is something I've needed to do for a while. I mean, I didn't just discover these trees are dead. I just didn't want to face it. And that's going to need a stone right here. Get my thermocell out. I just heard a mosquito or something buzz past me. I think the best way to water this is to dunk it at first. I have a bucket of rainwater over there. I'm not going to fertilize it just yet. But I do want it to stay very wet. And I'll put it in the shade, kind of where it was. All right. I've exposed a little bit more of the trunk, not much. A decent amount. All right, it's just below the lip of the pot. You get a appropriate stone for that. We'll come right back and look at the structure. It might be done. Is that good? Not really. We get smaller stones around the... Okay, in terms of the structure, not too worried about a front. But I think I'm going to take this one back to here. This one back one more. This one back one more. I think that's it. This is a little crowded here. Maybe I'll take this leaf off. Leave that one on. You know, these are kind of big. Had some insects eating them. I don't see any aphids or anything on there now. No scale. I'd like to take this knot down, but I'm reluctant at this point to do that. He's got parallel branches here. I don't want to take that off yet. So I got 1, 2 coming out from the same spot. I probably could do away with this one from a structural standpoint if this were my front. I've got 2 coming out right here too. Well, that's it for today. I think I saved its life. Thanks for keeping me company in my backyard.